stop being clingy for a second. I'm really fed up with your behavior, he said while shouting, which made you hang your head low. You. But I was just asking, did you eat your dinner or not? Jungkook, why do you care about me? If you used to care about me, then you won't marry me forcefully. You blackmailed me to marry you. I'm ashamed to call you as my best friend. You. But why can't you see my love towards you? I love you truly, Jungkook. Jungkook, but loving is not only forcing YM. You can't understand it. She's suffering because of me. We can't move on from each other, he said while looking at you. When you listened his words, a lone tear escaped from your eyes. Jungkook, what can I expect from you? You are just a heartless monster, he said, and he left the place. Meanwhile, you stood dumbfounded. Author POV. So you're Min YM. You're married to Jeon Jungkook, your childhood best friend. You love him so much that you can do anything for him. But he's poor. You provided everything what he needs, but he can't see your love. You are in love with him from his school days. You want to propose him, but you're scared of rejection. Soon both of you joined in the same university. In that university, everyone used to believe Jungkook, but he's a scholarship student. Then, as a savior, you saved him. He thought you are doing for friendship, but he don't know that you love him. Then his eyes fell on a girl. She is also a scholarship student just like him. Her name is Mia. They both started talking with each other and he used to drop her to her house. You felt jealous, but you took it easy. Then he proposed her and she accepted it because she also loves him. And you came to know everything after a few days. End of author POV. Your eyes betrayed. The tears are flowing continuously. Jungkook, why are you crying, YM? You, I'm happy for you, Ban. These are just happy tears. Jungkook, oh, is it? Thank you for understanding me. She's the one for me, YM. You nodded your head. Then he said that your heart is clenching while listening his words. Jungkook, I'm going to take a movie date tomorrow. You, then do you have money with you? You asked. Then he nodded his head as yes. You, okay then, make sure to gift her something. And I'll go now. Oppa must be waiting for me. You said and you left the place without listening his words. And then you immediately went to your house. You, why can't he see my love towards him? I did everything to make him fall for me. I can't see them together. It is making me crazy. You said, and you threw the things which are present on the table. Then your brother listened to sounds, so he immediately rushed to your room. Jungkook, YM, what happened? You, Oppa. You mumbled, and you immediately went towards him and you hugged him tightly. Then you started crying in his embrace. You, he loved someone else. Jungkook, baby, what are you talking about? You, Jungkook, he doesn't love me, but I love him so much, I can't see him with other person, he said while crying hardly. And Yoongi's heart clenched when he saw you crying for him. Yoongi, will you move on from him? He asked, which made you hang your head low. Yoongi, I can do anything for your happiness. I will make him love you. Don't shed a single drop of tear for him. Believe me, your Oppa can do anything for you. Please don't cry for him. I don't have anyone except you, he said, and a lone tear escaped from his eye, which made your heart agony in pain. You, please don't cry. I'm sorry. I don't want anyone. I just want to see you happy, Oppa, you said while wiping his tears, which made him nod his head. Author POV. You have a brother. He is Min Yoongi, and he is one of the powerful mafia. He can't see a single drop of tear in your eyes. He gave you everything, what you wished. End of author POV. After a year, you're trying to move on from Jungkook, but you can't because you see him for every second. When you will see him with Mia, it makes your heart clench. But you kept your feelings aside and you shrugged it. Jungkook is feeling Mia, and you sat opposite to him, and suddenly his eyes fell on you. And he saw you not eating anything. Jungkook, what happened, YM? Why are you not eating anything? YM? He used to call me Chocopie, but because of her, everything changed. I hate her. Because of her, our bond is breaking apart. apart. You, I'm not hungry. You guys can have your lunch. You said and you left them, and Jungkook is looking at your leaving figure sadly. Jungkook, she's behaving odd day by day. She's not like this before. Mia, maybe she is facing some problems. Give her some time, everything will be alright. Don't worry, she won't like it when you are sad. You shouted loudly. Then you started throwing the things again. You, stop coming into my mind. I don't want to love you anymore. I'm not liking it when you are with her. What should I do? Make you fall for me. Yoongi, what happened to you? Why are you breaking the things? Is it because of Jungkook? You can't help but you hung your head low. Yoongi sighed a little and he came towards you. Yoongi, I can't see you heartbroken because of him. You, then what should I do, Appa? I can't see them together. I love him so much that I can do anything for him. Yoongi, marry him. I have a plan. He said, which made your eyes widen and you shake your head as no. You, no, Appa, I can't. He loves her. Yoongi, she is the one who came in the middle of both of you. You love him for 5 years. He will also fall in love with you. You, but why he will break up with her when they both love each other so deeply? Yoongi, I told you that I can do anything for your happiness. I mean it. Leave it on your Oppa. We gave everything to him and that idiot failed to give love to my sister. Be assured, he will be yours. He said and you nodded your head. You are in so much in love with him that you want to force him to love you. Yoongi went to cave and he's waiting for someone. Mia, why did you call me here, sir? She asked while shivering and Yoongi looked at her coldly. Yoongi, I want you to break up with Jungkook, he said deeply in his raspy voice, which made her eyes widen. Mia, I won't. I love him and he also loves me. Yoongi, you are the one who meddling in both of their lives. You are like a wall in their life. My sister loves Jungkook and I want you to side from his life. Mia, do you think it is easy? We both love each other. Can't leave his life without me. I can't do this to him. Yoongi, you have your mother in hospital and you want some millions for her surgery, right? He said while smirking, which made her shock. Mia, why are you involving her? Yoongi, you made me involve her. I will pay for her surgery and you have to leave them without saying anything. And remember that she is being treated in my hospital. My one snap is enough to stop her treatment. Do you want that? He said darkly and she immediately shook her head as no. Mia, you are doing mistake. Yoongi, let me make you correct. I'm not doing any mistake. I'm doing it for my sister's happiness. And will you accept my offer? He said whilst raising his eyebrows. And Mia started thinking and after a few minutes, she took a deep breath and she spoke to him. Mia, okay, I'm ready to accept it. I will break up with him. Yoongi, you took a great decision and money will be transferred into your account. And if you try to planning something brave, then don't forget that you are messing with Min Yoongi. He said coldly and she nodded her head. Yoongi, you have to break up with him and leave this place. Mia, okay, she said and she made her way towards Jungkook's house. Jungkook, Mia, what a surprise! Mia, Jungkook, I have something to say to you. She said coldly, which made him surprised. Jungkook, what is it? Is it anything serious? Mia, let's break up. She said, which made his eyes widen. Jungkook, what the heck are you saying? Are you out of your mind? Mia, I'm just using you. Jungkook, do you think I will believe your fake words? He said, which made her guilty because he believed her more than himself. Mia, I'm transferring to another place and I don't want you. Please leave me. And goodbye. She said and she left the place, leaving him broken. Yoongi, Ryan, go to Jungkook's house and Mia broke up with him. You, really? You asked and he nodded his head and your happiness is on the peak level. You, thank you, Appa, and I will go to his house. You immediately made your way towards his house. And you went to his room and you saw him sitting on the bed while wiping his tears. You, Bun? You mumbled slowly and he immediately scooted towards you. He hugged you tightly and he started crying in your embrace. Jungkook, she broke up with me. She left me alone. I wonder why she did this to me. Am I lacking in something? He said, and tears never stopped from his eyes, which made you sad. You, she won't deserve you. Please stop crying for her. I have you in your life. And then you started consoling him. Yoongi, I fixed your marriage with him. After your graduation and after 2 days, your marriage will be held. You, isn't it early, Oppa? Yoongi, he will go out of your hands, he said, and you nodded your head. Yoongi, you have to marry YM, he said to Jungkook, which made his eyes widen in shock. Jungkook, what are you saying, Hung? I don't love her. I still love Mia. Please, I'm trying to find her. Yoongi, she won't come in your life again. And you have to marry her. It is final. Or else you will face the consequences. You saw my good side. And if you don't marry her, you will see my bad side, Jeon. He said, and he left the place. Because of Yoongi, Jungkook started hating you. Jungkook, YM, I don't want to marry you. Say to your brother. You, why would I? I will marry you and see you in the altar. You said and you cut the call, which made him shocked. Jungkook don't have a choice but accept to marry you by thinking that is fate. And then you both are married and Jungkook hated you because you married to him. Jungkook is sleeping and you slowly went inside the room and you placed your palm on his forehead, which made you gasp in shock. You, he's burning. You slowly waked him up and he looked at you lazily. Then you gave him medicine and he ate it, then he slept. Soon you took towel and you started wiping his hands and his neck and you placed the warm towel on his forehead. You, I'm sorry for forcing you to marry me. Then you slept while sitting beside him. You woke up in the middle of night when you saw him shivering in sleep. Jungkook, Mia, he mumbled, which made tears form in your eyes, but you gulped them. You checked his temperature and you sighed in relief when his temperature has been dropped. You, I did mistake by marrying you. I'm sorry, but I love you, Jungkook. Please stop pushing me. Let me show my love to you. You whispered slowly while caressing his cheeks. You, I love you, Bun. You are admiring him without sleeping. Next day, you are preparing breakfast for him and he came downstairs. You, Jungkook, breakfast. Jungkook, I'm not hungry. You, but you are sick. Please have it. You said, which made him roll his eyes and he sat. Then he started eating breakfast. You, take care. You said, but he ignored you and he left the place. He started driving the car and you are roaming in his mind. Jungkook, should I really give a chance to this marriage? Mia left from my life and YM, she treats me good. He thought to himself, but suddenly his eyes fell on someone, which made him stop the car. Jungkook, Mia? He uttered with a shaky breath and he immediately got off from the car and he ran towards her. Jungkook, Mia? He spoke in a whisper, and when Mia looked at him, it made her shocked. Mia, Jungkook? What are you doing here? Jungkook, where the hell were you? I searched for you everywhere, but you are nowhere to be found. Why did you use me? Why? He shouted, which made her flinch, and again she did not spoke anything. Jungkook, why can't you open your mouth? Mia, Jungkook, you are married, and stop involving in my matters. Jungkook, how do you know I'm married? So you are here and hiding from me. Does it make you satisfied by seeing me weak for you? I'm feeling ashamed for falling in love with you. Maybe you are cheating behind my back with some other rich person. He said, which made her speak immediately. Mia, stop it. I love you, only you. I was being threatened by someone. Jungkook, who? Mia, Mafia King, Mingyungi. She said, which made him stumble back. Jungkook, no, you are lying. Why would he do that? Mia, see, you did not believe me. But what I am saying is real. Ryan loves you and he don't want to see her sad. So he forced me to break up with you. I'm helpless, Jungkook, she said while crying hardly. And Jungkook scooted towards her and he hugged her. Jungkook, I didn't know this. They both will go this cheap. Ryan is not like that, Mia. Mia, but she is also involved in this, and it is better for us to part our ways, Jungkook. And I'm sorry for hurting you, she said, and she left him, which made him fall on his knees. Jungkook, why did you do that, Ryan? Still, I don't believe Mia. I'll find things by my own. He mumbled himself. Then he made his way to house. He was about to knock the door, but he heard sounds from the living room. You, Oppa, why can't he see my love for him? I'm trying again and again. Still, he's giving me cold shoulder. Yoongi, Ryan, it will take time to make the things right. We pushed Mia from his life, and we just tried to win his heart, he said, which made you nod your head slowly. You, I don't know why she is always inside his head. I have done everything, and I can do anything for him. You are talking with him, and Jungkook is listening to your both conversation, and he did not thought that you will go this much worse. Jungkook, so why? You are the reason for our breakup? He shouted while looking at your eyes, which made both of you shocked. You, Jungkook?